What's up, folks? This is your favorite sorcerer, Aurelius Sopax. And what I want to go into is, in this video, spirit communication. I don't know how many videos I did about this topic, but it seems that there needs to be some more clarification, and that's what I'm going to do here, okay? Remember the last conversation that you have with somebody, okay? And the last conversation that was very good, okay? Where you walked away from the communication and felt good. It felt as if something meaningful happened, okay? Some exchange took place, okay? Remember that? And now remember the last conversation that you had, or the last communication where you walked away with a bad feeling. You did not feel good about that, and you felt like something was off, and it kept bothering you. Okay? Now, the difference between those two was that both parties, meaning in the good conversation, both parties were willing to put themselves into the shoes of the other person, at least to an extent. Okay? They were open to the energy inflow from the other person, and they got into a rapport, okay? They allowed their frequency to adjust, at least to an extent, to the frequency of the communication of the other person, okay? And then they sent something back, and it was accepted as well, okay? And this was a good flow of information, energy exchange, and both people got something out of it, okay? With the bad conversation, that didn't take place, okay? So one party, at least one party, closed off. They were not willing to accept the energy coming in, or they just took in the energy and didn't respond. Okay? And both people walk away from that not feeling good. Okay? Now, the same thing happens when you communicate with spirits. Okay? Because communication or interactions are a universal thing that take place on all levels. Okay? All dimensions, you could say. Okay? Whenever you get in contact with another being, there is an energy exchange. Okay? You begin to resonate with that being. Okay? And if you prevent that, if you close yourself off or just take in, or don't respond back, it's not going to be beneficial for both sides. Okay? Now, I know there are people that talk about evocation being possible without invocation. Now, based on what I just said, you should understand that this is actually BS. Can't happen. Okay? Just because you're in a circle and the spirit is in a triangle or something like that, outside of the circle, it doesn't mean you close yourself completely off from that spirit. And if you do that, that's not going to be a successful evocation. Okay? The same with a lot of people say, yeah, I had a successful evocation, but the result didn't come about. That's not a successful evocation. The successful evocation entails, that's the fucking definition, the successful evocation entails that you get a result, a concrete manifestation in the outside world from that evocation. Okay? Now, here's how it actually works. You evoke the spirit, which means that you have to begin to resonate with it on a more subtle dimension, if that makes sense. A subtle density. Okay, dimension is such a loaded term. You know, people are going to start thinking about Star Trek. Density. Okay, a higher, faster vibration. Okay, begins in the mental, and then you resonate with it stronger and stronger, more and more. You let it flow through. You let go. Your emotions begin to respond. Okay, your astral body. Okay. And then your etheric body, and then you're able to bring it into the incense smoke and bring it into the physical world. Now, in order to have a successful spirit communication, you have to allow that energy to flow through you without resistance. And this is, man, if anything, if I had to break down the problem of people that can't get magic to work, or at least not get it work to the extent that they want to, is that energy blocks, man. Energy blocks in terms of not being able to let go and let the energy of the spirit flow through them freely. Okay? once again, if you want to get in communication, into contact, into an energy exchange with another entity, regardless of of another person or a spirit, you have to allow that energy to flow through you. You need to let go. Okay? When you're in a ritual, when you're actually doing magic, it's not your everyday personality that does that. Okay? It is the energy being that you are, the eternal, immortal, yeah, timeless spirit that is operating your physical body that you inhabit here temporarily. Okay? Now, that spirit is what is having the conversation or the communication. Okay? And your physical body is a vessel, and that entails your physical body, which is not solid, by the way, obviously. Yeah, I'm sure you know that the physical body is not solid, and the different energy layers of that. Okay, but your awareness is all around that and within it. Okay, now when you go into the ritual and communicate with the spirit, you have to forget about yourself. Okay, you have to forget about yourself. You go into the ritual, and in the ritual, you need to let go of self. The energy communicates with you. You need to begin to resonate with that energy. Okay? You need to begin to resonate with that energy. And then you're going to have a successful evocation. You're going to have a successful communication with that entity where you're able to transfer your desire over to the entity. How is that done? You need to become the end result. It's energy, man. It's vibrations that need to be communicated back and forth. So it's not just verbal. Verbal, yeah. I mean, it doesn't hurt, okay? Just talking to the spirit, because that's a vibration, yes, but that's not enough. Okay? You need to, in the ritual, become that being, or not that, yeah, that being, and also the end result that you want. Okay. Now, if you don't know that yet, you can actually shape your own energy field to become whatever it is that you want. Okay. This is a malleable thing. You can shape it and change it into whatever it is that you want. And then you're going to get the result. Okay. But I don't know how many times I heard this, read this, whatever. Invocation, evocation. They're not separate, man. They're one and the same thing. All right. Now, obviously, all of you people that work with a lot of demons and don't banish and then wonder why your life goes fucking to shit. Okay, you guys just don't know what the fuck you're doing. Honestly, seriously, like, what do you think is gonna happen if you just constantly resonate with energies that are anti-human for the most part? They don't like us. Do you think a demon likes you? You see? Okay? So if you do that, you need to fucking banish. You need to clean yourself. Okay? You need to clean yourself. So, look, I hardly know any magicians that constantly work with demonic forces and immerse themselves in that atmosphere, in that energy, and every part of their life is in order. Okay, they usually have develop some sort of health issues, mental issues, this and that. Okay, and if you just look a little bit below the surface, okay, don't be fooled by this YouTube bullshit and this facade that they put on. Okay, you look a little bit below the surface, you will find that in some way or another they're messed up. Okay, and that's because they don't understand that they will merge with that. Okay, obviously you should find balance. Okay, You should find balance. You should balance out everything, okay? Because you have the potential to be everything, okay? And that entails light and dark, okay? So don't be just one-sided, if that makes sense, okay? Understand what the fuck you're doing, be smart about it, and understand that you are becoming spiritually adult, okay? Like you're maturing in spirit, and that entails that you take responsibility, okay? This stuff is serious. Magic is a serious thing, okay? And you must be aware of what you're doing, and you got to understand that you and nobody else is responsible for the consequences. And yeah, you just got to deal with it like an adult, okay? This is for all the sick people that might watch my videos, for all the people that are weird, destructive, whatever, okay? Get the fuck off of my channel. Don't comment below my videos. Find some other channel, okay? Please. This is for sane individuals, for sane people that actually are looking for genuine spiritual growth, okay? This is what I'm there for. And the rest, you can go fuck yourself, please. Leave us the fuck alone, okay? I think I said everything I wanted to. And all the best. Talk soon.